What? What did you say? No! Come here and say that to me!
Romano, periodontist.
Bubble! Bubble!
Everybody up. Wait, get up.
He got it. And Anthony Jr. doesn't give a fuck though. Wait, but his dad is there to see him. Yo, okay, that's what he gives a fuck about though. Because I was just about to say he don't give a fuck about the football. But the fact he saw his father sitting there cheering him on. Remember the swim meet, his father never came to none. Like,
You got a nose for the ball, Agent. That can't be taught. But a defensive lineman, you gotta have leverage and you gotta have footwork. I remember staying after practice every day, hitting that sled till my shoulder was raw.
I just want to go home.
You should be riding high after what you did on the field today. Come on.
Want to play some Nintendo? You and me?
When are you gonna throw that friggin' thing out the friggin' window?
Why?
All right, play Nintendo.
to see Tony Jr. sit there, you see him. He didn't look happy or joyous, right? That was a monumental play. Motherfucker should get up, be hype. Nah, he don't give a fuck about that. He just did what he did. But what made him love it? This is like an episode of Bernie Mac where his nephew that he had adopted, he was good at wrestling. But the only reason he was doing it is because Bernie Mac cared about it. And that's the same thing with Tony. Like, and so while Tony is like, hey, go practice on it more and blah, blah, blah. Tony's like, hey, you want to play games with me? Like, he wants a connection with his father. And, you know, it seems this may be the only connection point. It's like interesting to see Tony Jr. putting out feelers to see how much can we connect. You want to play games with me, Dad? Right? His dad is talking about roofing the fucking video game system. But now I want to see how much does he continue to play football just because his father, that's where he sees his father actually caring about him at, right?
Okay, let's go to Stewart's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See?
Fry some potatoes, please.
Sorry.
Every night.
Go ahead, pour yourself another glass. You need good bones for those open field tackles.
I knew he was going to say that.
So, Nana was asking me today where you might want to go to college.
I don't know.
West Point.
West Point?
Yeah, that's what you said.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You were sitting right there. You said either Harvard or West Point.
No way I'd ever have said that. I could never get in. Can we eat with the TV on?
No.
Yeah.
Mom there?
Hey, how are you?
Is Mom there?
Yeah, she's here. How's school?
Fine. Is Mom there?
She is not fucking with him at all.
Is that Meadow? Can I talk?
Yeah, you can have her.
Hello?
Won't be for long. Bill's children going to live with their mother end of week. I'm going to stay with him.
A few days is not a problem. I'm glad I can help you out. I'm sorry about how I behaved at the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
Janice, I cannot give records back. I know Livia left no will, but possession is 9/10 of law.
Oh, God.
Let's not descend into that.
Don't speak about law.
Feeling in me is she's not here to ask.
This is an emotional issue for me. I thought that if we had the chance to talk one-on-one, I could make you understand how much those records mean to me. Just promise me you'll sleep on it.
Oh, no. Is she going to take her out? She's like, I ain't giving her shit.
It was that bird. It was that fucking bird in a window.
It was a coincidence.
I was making good jack at that betting parlor. I was in the fucking zone. Now everything turns to shit. Will your mother loan me the money?
She's still paying for a hysterectomy.
Where's that fucking tennis bracelet I got you?
Why don't you get rid of that stupid fucking Range Rover, which you shouldn't have even bought if you couldn't afford it? Ow!
I'm sorry.
What did she do to her leg? Oh, no. The leg isn't right there where it was. Janice is a cunt. What the fuck did she do with the leg?
Твою мать, сука. Ёбаная трофейная, блядь. Чтоб ты сгорела заживо! Алло! Это Света! Эта ёбаная кабаниха спиздила мою ногу!
Got his call yet?
No.
Oh.
Tony.
She brings old leg. Piece of shit made in Russia. I have
fucked
lost
up.
it weight. Cannot wear it no more.
Damn.
Getting married. Did you know?
You told me.
$20,000. That's how much it cost. Leg she took.
You don't even want to talk to me anymore. I don't see why we can't
Oh,
be friends.
stop it.
I don't even know what I'm doing here, except you worked it this way.
Слушай, а как там тетя Тони из Перми? Как она поживает?
That's all these motherfucking eaters got my gold, man. Like, it's funny how much they eat it.
Она лежит в больнице. Доктора
Meat.
говорят, печени.
Southern California versus Notre Dame. We're at South Bend, Indiana today, where we have a perfect football afternoon.
See you next week.
The Jules Shillelagh.
Talk about good timing. I was just going to call you, Johnny.
Oh, yeah?
I'm kind of busy.
Gonna call.
Is this how they end up with the place?
You're busy. Anthony, I told you to wait in the car.
I don't got it.
Weasley, son of a bitch! You got payments you can't make? You come see me. Work out a plan.
I swear, I got a vendor owes me $300.
Shut the fuck up!
Your wife's weekly order's all ready. There's got to be $30 worth of meat there. Gabagool, chops, and a beautiful standing roast.
You gonna backtalk me now? Anthony, what'd I fucking tell you?
That's the losing of the innocence when it comes to that lifestyle. That's
What, your father never cut off anybody's pinky?
Remember when he saw the guy get beat up? Yeah, okay. You see a father fight, but to see a motherfucker cut somebody's all of this is funny to me now because mother dies. Remember, they're talking about the mother a lot. Talked about the mother a lot. Mother dies, and in his mind, he's like, okay, I don't need this anymore, or something like that. And then we go back to the father. The father was doing what the father was doing, right? And Tony had even talked about some of the, like, he had memories of, you know. But this one is very important because he sees it's at the place where he now is like, it's one of their headquarters. He saw his father chop a motherfucker's pinky off all around his meat. Pause.
That's traumatic for anyone to witness, much less an 11-year-old.
Actually, it wasn't. It was a rush, if you want to know the truth. And you want me to delve?
Go on.
Delve like a motherfucker.
What you're seeing today, Anthony, a very sad thing. You disobeyed your old man, and I ought to give it a belt. A lot of boys your age would have run like a little girl, but you stayed. He got over his head in debt. He owed me money, and he refused to pay. That's why you should never gamble, Anthony. What was I supposed to do? That's my livelihood. So I put food on the table. A man honors his debts.
Beautiful cut he sent.
You like it standing with the bone in, Holly?
Look at those juices.
You know she was a freak. You know she was a freak.
Take my arms. I'll never use them.
I have the.
You see the look in his eyes? It's like he's just ingesting, like, oh, so this is a man. This is what a man is. This is what a man's supposed to be. And it also goes to the reluctance of him blaming his father for anything in how he ended up. Even though clearly, yeah, it's easy to pinpoint how she's the problem, his mother. But his father's clearly a problem too. His father's a scumbag, right? But his reluctance to ever blame him, as I said, he's downloading this like, oh, yeah, man, that's in the future. That's how I should be.
Johnny, let's eat while it's still hot.
You bet, baby. The lady loves her meat.
Ew. He about to pass out there, ain't he?
4 stitches. Ruined dinner.
This was your first panic attack?
Fainted.
What you witnessed that day? Where the meat came from? And your mother's great pleasure in it?
Was the only time you could count on her being in a good mood.
Yo, hey!
When the weekly meat delivery from Sartre Alley showed up at the house. Probably the only time the old man got laid.
Probably.
Pretty sick, huh?
Do you think that your mother questioned why the meat was free? The meat that was going into her children's mouths?
I don't want to know. I don't even want to fucking think about any of this shit.
I'm sure it was too much for you then, too. That's why you short-circuited.
Yeah.
Puberty. Witnessing not only your mother and father's sexuality, but also the violence and blood so closely connected to the food you were about to eat.
Wow. And he
And
soaked all
also,
that in.
The
Just
thought that
download it.
someday you might be called upon to bring home the bacon. Like your father.
Yo, this is
From a place
fire.
like Gabagool.
Wrote a 7-volume classic
Wow.
remembrance of things past. He took a bite of a Madeleine, and that one bite unleashed a tide of memories of his childhood and ultimately of his entire life.
This sounds very gay. I hope you're not saying that.
He's stupid.
No,